guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression on Lipsense. So last night I went to a Lipsense party. A friend of mine just became a distributor, and I always love supporting my friends when they're on business ventures or have small businesses. It's just something that I like to do. I actually got this one color of Lipsense and lip gloss, so I'm going to be testing it out and seeing if it really works. A long time ago, I worked in a salon and we sold this, and I didn't really do a whole lot with it. I mean, I sold it, but I didn't like wear it and stuff. I remember like swatching it for people and all that kind of thing, and I didn't realize that it had gotten so popular again. It was like, I mean, like 15 years ago or something that this was popular then. I haven't heard about it in years. All of a sudden it's been popping up all over. So I was curious to see if they changed their formula, see if it's just still the same. I really didn't know a whole lot about what it did, and at the time when I was selling it at the salon, I didn't really pay that much close attention. I was a 17-year-old girl, so you know. Okay, so what they suggest is to first cleanse your lips before applying. Next, you're supposed to shake up your lip color, and they said it does tingle a little bit the first time. You can kind of have a little bit of exfoliation at first, and they said that's normal, but then it kind of goes away and your lips will be soft and nice. And you're supposed to do 3 coats of this and then 1 coat of a gloss to lock in, which is like their gloss that you're supposed to use. They do have a matte gloss, but they always suggest to do the glossy until your lips get used to it. The glossy is the way to go. And they also said that when the gloss wears out through the day, you know, it gets a little bit more of a matte finish, so it will. The gloss part of it does kind of wear away, but the color itself is supposed to stay, and you can reapply the gloss if you'd like to, but you're going to keep the color. But you're supposed to have the 2-part system to make sure that the color lasts, and that's the most important part. And they also suggest not to use waxy lip products before you use this because it'll inhibit it from working, so good to know. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start. When I was testing these out, she said to apply it like on your Cupid's bow, like down, down, over, and then leave your mouth open, let it dry, and then put 3 layers on, and then put the gloss on. Which is interesting because all the products that I've had that are liquid lipsticks, it's hard to build them up sometimes because they get patchy and gunky. So I'm really excited to see how this works, if I get like a ring around the middle, if it starts cracking, you know, how long the color lasts. So kind of excited. I tested out a bunch of samples on my hand. I actually still have some of them because I was like scrubbing at them to get them off, and they do have an actual remover, which I didn't buy, but maybe I'll regret that. We'll see. So this is the shade Aussie Rose, and it's kind of a nice peachy coral. It has a little bit of a doe foot applicator just like this. Here's what the tube looks like, and there is how much in here. And this is 0.25 ounces. Okay, at first choice, I picked a really good color. I love this color. It's not too close to my natural, but yeah, it's still natural. You know what I'm saying? Coat 2. And the final coat. Oh, I love this color. This is so pretty. And I'm kind of impressed I can say that without touching the lips together. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the glossy gloss. Like I said, they do have a matte gloss, and they also have, or a matte top coat rather. And then they also have some that have like glitters and sparkles and stuff, but I just wanted the plain. And this is super glossy from what I've seen. And this is supposed to lock it in place. Oh, look. None of the color came off on the gloss. That's amazing. Anytime I've ever put a gloss over a lip product, it always gets on the doe foot applicator. I actually had one from e.l.f. and it had the stain, but as soon as I put the gloss on, it was all over it. Okay, my lips feel really good. Like, I could feel a little bit of tingling, but it wasn't like painful or anything, not like a lip plumper. Okay, I'm really digging this color. It's not sticky. Like, it's moisturized. Like, I can feel there's something on my lips, but... Okay, let's do a kiss test. Maybe a tiny bit of gloss came off, which obviously is to be expected, but no color transfer whatsoever. Okay, guys, this is looking pretty awesome. So I will go ahead and go throughout my day, and then I'll check back in and I'll let you guys know how it held up. Hey guys, so I'm just doing a check-in really quick for my lip gloss, my lipstick, my Lipsense, whatever it's called. I'm going to eat lunch soon, so I figured it'd be good to do a check-in. And basically, it's the same. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel like cracking or anything. Color's still good. I've had this on for about 3 hours. So far, it's going really good. So hopefully, as far as eating, it won't transfer anything. So I'll check in after I eat and see. I'm sure some of the gloss will be gone. But as far as like the pigment of the color, hopefully that is still there. And I'll let you guys know. Hey guys, so I just finished lunch. I had probably the worst lunch you could possibly imagine for lip stuff, which is a giant sandwich. Anytime you get a giant sandwich, I think that is probably the worst thing you can eat because it's just like all your mouth is all over it. So yeah, did really good. I'm really impressed. My lips still don't feel dry. It doesn't feel as glossy as it did. I could easily reapply, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let it see. Sorry, this little miss. She's in the back here. But overall, I think really good. So I realized I forgot to tell you guys about the price. So the price for the colors are $25, and then the gloss is $20. So once you have the gloss, you can use it with any of the lip colors. So you have, I guess, a bigger initial investment, but then if you get, want to get another color, then it's just 25 bucks for the color. So that is kind of the 411 on that. I will link all of Lindsay's social media. Check that out. If you guys are interested in trying Lipsense and ordering from her, I would love to help support and grow her business. This is a new business adventure for her. And like I said, I'm always happy to help support people. And just so you know, I paid for this myself. We are waiting for brothers to get out of school. And rocking Star Wars today. All right, guys, it is now 10 o'clock at night. I did not reapply the gloss just for the sake of wanting to see what it did if I was at work or gone all day and had no time to reapply. And this is the result. So I can only imagine that if I did reapply the gloss, even just like once, which I mean, reapplying a lip product once in a day, I mean, that's not very much to do, that it would probably even help it last a little longer. So as I mentioned during my check-ins, is I did find that the gloss did actually, wear away a little bit to where it was matte, but the color stayed and it never did transfer off. I do feel like the color has faded a little bit, and I think as it started to feel a little bit, just a little bit dry, that's probably when I would have added more gloss, and that's what's recommended. But because I didn't, I do feel like it's a little dry, but it's not like, when they get so dry that you can't like move your lips, it cracks off. There's no flaking, there's no peeling. I can move my lips together just fine. Let me give you guys a close-up here. So just a little color fading there. I'm sure it's not as vibrant as it was, but I don't have any of like yucky ring that you get. No gathering like in the corners of my mouth, not bleeding outside my lip line. No cracking, peeling. So at the time they offered me some color remover to take it off, and I was like, oh, I'm sure I won't need that, thinking liquid lipsticks usually wear off by the end of the day. Well, I probably should have gotten some because, yeah, this is still on. So anyway, I really enjoyed this. I'm so glad I purchased it. I think it was a great purchase, and for those of you who work long hours, this would be a perfect thing for you. So I will go ahead and link my friend Lindsay's information down below, so if you guys want to get in contact her, you guys can look at her Instagram. She has swatches of all the colors, so you guys can check that out. And I hope this is helpful for you guys. If you're wondering, is it worth the hype? Is it not? Does it really work? Yes, it does. All right, I'll see you guys next time.